Apple's iPad-centric event is next week on May 7th, and we're expecting a few new products headed our way, and so here's what to expect next week at Apple's Let Loose event. The iPad Pro models will be the star of the show, featuring Apple's first larger form factor OLED displays. OLED display technology will bring deeper blacks, better contrast, more vibrant colors, and better power efficiency. However, one of the newer rumors that's picking up a lot of steam is that apparently these iPad Pro models will skip the M3 and go right to the M4 chip and be the first devices equipped with Apple's AI-focused generation of silicon. Now, I still personally think it's going to be the M3 chip, but I have been getting more and more convinced that it's possible that we see these new M4 chips and these new AI features to go along with what already is primed to be a big update to the iPad Pro lineup. Now, as mentioned before, we are expecting new displays. Apple is said to be using the best OLED panels on the market with higher brightness, extended battery life, 120 Hz ProMotion refresh rates, and a long lifetime for the OLED technology. Now, along with those slimmed down bezels, the iPad Pro's front-facing camera is expected to be relocated from the top to the side, or I guess it's the side to the top, depending on which way you have it. But most people who are using those larger iPad Pros in landscape orientation, you're going to get the camera right at the top there, so it actually makes more sense for video calls and when filming is done on the iPad when it's being docked to that keyboard. There have also been rumors surrounding the iPad potentially gaining support for MagSafe charging and 4 terabytes of internal storage, which is absolutely insane for an iPad. The iPad Air will get a refresh alongside the iPad Pro, and for the first time, Apple is splitting the Air lineup and introducing 2 new models. So the first iPad Air will be a direct successor to the current version, so it'll be about 10.9 inches, but the second model will come in at the 12.9 inch model, which is what we have for the iPad Pro currently. I love the idea of there being that mid-level iPad available in a larger size, because I think plenty of people would buy the iPad Pro simply because they just want a larger iPad for consuming content and getting some work done, but are stuck paying higher price tags for features that they might not otherwise care about or need. And so this is like a good happy medium. The iPad Air removes some of those fancier Pro features, but still delivers an iPad with fantastic performance and is still a great option for work and media consumption. There's also the possibility of the camera being moved again to that landscape orientation, as we just mentioned would be the case with the OLED iPad Pros. And lastly, in terms of accessories, the Apple Pencil and Magic Keyboard should see a pretty decent update, as rumors suggest that the new Apple Pencil could have haptic feedback and a squeeze gesture, which was found in iOS 17.5 beta code, and that could activate different tools and settings within specific apps. And there's also the possibility of interchangeable magnetic tips. Now, the Magic Keyboard is expected to be overhauled, with Apple introducing a sturdier frame made from aluminum rather than polyurethane material used for the current version. While the frame and area around the keyboard will be made up from aluminum, the exterior shell will still be made from that silicon that I absolutely love. Not really. With the aluminum build, an iPad and Magic Keyboard combo will more closely resemble a MacBook, both in terms of looks and functionality. There will also be a larger trackpad that is similar to the trackpad on a MacBook, and so the keyboard will offer a MacBook-like typing and navigating experience. Now, as far as other non-iPad related announcements go, it's very possible that Apple announces the expansion of Vision Pro to other countries like the UK, Canada, and China, since rumors have suggested that this will happen before WWDC, and there's really not that much time between this event and that event. Now, Apple's Let Loose event is again set to take place on May 7th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time and will be live streamed on Apple's website, its YouTube channel, and Apple TV. Of course, you can follow along with MacRumors socials, our live blog, and right here where I will have coverage surrounding all of the announcements right after the event is finished. But of course, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. What do you think about everything? What are you hoping is announced at the event on Tuesday? Are you expecting any surprise announcements? Maybe a surprise HomePod or Apple TV, AirPod, who knows? Let us know in the comments down below. This is Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.